I'm 91 years old. 3 years ago, I was taking 14 different medications, 14 pills every single day. Blood pressure, cholesterol, diabetes, acid reflux, sleep, anxiety, pain, more pills to fix the side effects of other pills. My kitchen counter looked like a pharmacy. I had one of those weekly pill organizers, you know the ones, Sunday through Saturday, morning, noon, and night. I couldn't remember what half of them were for. My doctor said I'd be on them for life, said I needed them to survive. I threw them all away. Not some of them, all of them. And my doctor told me I was committing suicide, that I'd have a heart attack within 6 months, that my blood sugar would skyrocket, that I was being reckless and stupid. That was 3 years ago. I'm still here. I feel better than I have in 20 years. My blood pressure is normal. My blood sugar is normal. I wake up clear-headed. I don't shuffle around like a zombie anymore. And I need to tell you how I did it, because the pharmaceutical industry doesn't want you to know this. Your doctor probably won't tell you this, but someone needs to. And I'm 91 years old. I don't care who I piss off anymore. Let me tell you about Margaret, my wife. We were married 58 years. In 2018, she was on 12 medications. She had a pill for everything. Her purse rattled when she walked. She was tired all the time, couldn't think straight, fell twice in 6 months, had no appetite, no energy, no joy. I watched her fade, not from disease, from the cure. One day she looked at me and said, "Jim, I don't even know what these pills are doing to me anymore. I just take them because the doctor said to." We made a list, went through every single bottle, started researching. You know what we found? 4 of her medications were treating side effects from other medications. She was taking a pill for nausea caused by another pill. She was taking a pill for insomnia caused by another pill. It was a chain reaction. We went to her doctor, asked if she could reduce some of them, try going without. He said no, said it was too dangerous, said she needed all of them. Margaret died in 2021, kidney failure. You want to know what causes kidney failure? Long-term medication use. The very pills that were supposed to keep her alive destroyed her kidneys. At her funeral, I looked at all those pill bottles still sitting on her nightstand, and I got angry, really angry. I went home, I took all my medications, every single bottle, and I lined them up on the kitchen table. 14 bottles, and I made a decision. I was not gonna die like Margaret, poisoned by the cure. Now, before you start typing angry comments, let me be very clear. I'm not telling you to throw away your medications. I'm not giving medical advice. I'm telling you my story, what I did, what worked for me. But I am telling you to question, to investigate, to stop blindly trusting a system that makes billions of dollars keeping you medicated. Here's what I did. Here's the process. Number 1, I got my baseline numbers: blood pressure, blood sugar, cholesterol, kidney function, liver function, everything. I wrote it all down. I needed to know where I was starting so I could track what happened. If you're gonna do anything, you need data, not feelings. Data. Number 2, I researched every single medication I was taking. Not just what my doctor told me. I read the actual studies. I read about side effects. I read about long-term use. I read about alternatives. And what I found shocked me. My blood pressure medication was causing dizziness. My cholesterol medication was causing muscle pain. My diabetes medication was causing digestive issues. My pain medication was causing constipation. And my constipation medication was causing... you see where this goes. It was a cycle. Pills creating problems that needed more pills. Number 3, I changed my diet completely. Not a little, completely. I cut out sugar, all of it. No soda, no desserts, no white bread, nothing. I cut out processed food. If it came in a box with a cartoon on it, I didn't eat it. I started eating real food, vegetables, fish, eggs, meat, berries, nuts, food that didn't have an ingredient list. Within 2 weeks, my blood sugar dropped 40 points just from food. Number 4, I started moving every single day. I'm 91. I'm not running marathons, but I walk, I do body weight exercises, I get up and down off the floor. I move for an hour every day, not all at once, but throughout the day. I never sit for more than 30 minutes. Movement is medicine, better than any pill. Number 5, I weaned off slowly, one medication at a time. I didn't go cold turkey on everything. That would have been stupid and dangerous. I started with the ones I suspected were causing the most problems. The acid reflux medication, gone. Turned out I didn't have acid reflux. I had a bad diet. Then the sleep medication. Turned out I couldn't sleep because I was taking stimulating medications during the day. One by one, slowly, monitoring my numbers every week. Number 6, I found a different doctor. My old doctor fought me every step of the way, told me I was making a mistake, refused to support me. So I found a doctor who believed in lifestyle medicine, who understood that pills are not the only answer, who was willing to work with me. You need a partner in this, not someone who just writes prescriptions. Now, 3 years later, I take 0 medications. 0. My blood pressure, 118/75. Normal. My blood sugar, 92 fasting. Normal. My cholesterol, 180 total. Normal. My energy, better than it's been in 20 years. My mind, clear, sharp, no brain fog. I'm not special. I'm not genetically gifted. I was a sick 88-year-old man on 14 medications headed for a nursing home. I just made different choices. But let me tell you what nobody talks about. The first 2 months were hell. Coming off medications is hard. Your body has adjusted. It's dependent. There's withdrawal. There's rebound effects. My blood pressure spiked initially. My sleep was terrible for 3 weeks. I had headaches, I had anxiety, but I pushed through. I monitored, I adjusted, and my body healed. Because here's what they don't tell you. Your body wants to be healthy. It's designed to heal, but it can't heal when you're constantly interfering with chemicals. Now I know what you're thinking. What about real diseases? What about people who actually need medication? Fair question, and here's my answer. Some people do need medication. If you have type 1 diabetes, you need insulin. If you've had an organ transplant, you need anti-rejection drugs. If you have severe mental illness, you may need psychiatric medication. I'm not talking about those cases. I'm talking about the millions of people who are on blood pressure medication because they eat terribly and don't move. I'm talking about people on diabetes medication because they drink soda and eat donuts. I'm talking about people on statins because their doctor is terrified of cholesterol numbers. I'm talking about people on antidepressants because they're lonely, purposeless, and sedentary. Most of modern medication is treating symptoms of lifestyle, not disease. Here's what happened to me specifically with each medication. Blood pressure medication, stopped eating salt and processed food, walked every day. Blood pressure normalized in 6 weeks. Diabetes medication, cut sugar completely. Blood sugar normalized in 3 weeks. Cholesterol medication, started eating real fats, stopped eating seed oils and processed carbs. Cholesterol numbers improved in 2 months. Acid reflux medication, stopped eating late at night, stopped eating garbage. Reflux disappeared in 1 week. Sleep medication, fixed my sleep hygiene. No screens after 8 p.m., dark room, regular schedule, sleep fixed in 1 month. Pain medication, started moving, built strength, pain reduced by 80% in 3 months. Every single medication was treating something I could fix with behavior. But nobody wants to hear that, because behavior is hard. Pills are easy. Swallow a pill, keep living the same way, that's what people want. But it doesn't work, not long term. The pills stop working, the doses increase, the side effects multiply. You add more pills, the cycle continues, and you end up like Margaret, medicated to death. I'm 91 years old. I shouldn't be here. According to my doctor 3 years ago, I should be dead. But I'm not. I'm thriving. And you can too. But you have to be willing to do the work. Here's what you need to know. Number 1, question everything.